How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Cassandra and this is Bane's transhumanist. Heaven not so much today because we got a breach attack that we're not really prepared for. I mean, it's on brand, isn't it?
Bruh.
Right. 14 humans. Tazasco, you've got a tunneler.
Lingering on things doesn't help, believe me. Just try and focus on getting better, okay?
Okay, so with just ignoring the fact that that's where our tunneler is, this is what we've got to deal with. 14 humans, a lot of grenades, and they're coming for our tiny tiddly little base. We need to create as much hell as humanly possible here. Because there's no real shenanigans we can do. So the first thing we're going to do is allow this because we need to move these turrets, otherwise they're all just going to get destroyed. I'm going to shrink this zone so the stuff that we're telling them to construct, they're not going to do that. And they'll move these turrets. So reinstall that turret there, and reinstall that turret there. Now, do I really want it there? There. And then, now we've got the second problem. These gaps in our little chunk farm, the enemy can stand and shoot. We want to fill them up, keep them at range, like down here or wherever they're going to destroy this wall, to just make it a little bit more awkward for them. So in order to do that, we want to go orders. No, I don't. I'm just going to click this zone, shrink the zone up here. Orders. Then set them to haul, and they should be hauled into these little gaps just to make our life a little bit easier. So, mechs, right, zones, cool. Bane's mood. So we can see this white arrow is where it's about to drop. Not really good enough. So, Bane, wake up. Fine meal. I'm then going to hold left shift, and then he's going to get a heavy SMG. Now, I hear you. That's cool. Sniper. I don't think it's going to do enough damage. If we needed like one thing dead, I'd be with you. I think we need the rate of fire here, so however this colony goes, that's how we're going to do it. So let's go to speed 3. Let's get stuff happening. They are going to be on our behind before you know it. Right, Bane's had the move. Turrets moved. We need as much chaos happening here as humanly possible. So draft. I don't think I could egg them to chase us. Right, run. Bad decision. I just wondered if I could egg them on to run around here, but I don't think I can. Shrink that zone there, because I'll get Bane to actually just stand there. I could summon a mech threat, and I did think about it. The problem is reading this message. The mechanizer will arrive in a few hours or a few days. So I could have done that, but that's a hell of a risk if it doesn't pay off. Right, Bane come out of there. Then we got some shotgun mechs that can hopefully just cause trouble. I just need to cause maximum mayhem. So I'd really like as many of these to run on traps as humanly possible, because the more this happens, the better it is for us. So obviously a lot of our DPS is through these traps. It nearly stood on a grenade there. So the more like friendly fire that happens here, the better it is for us. Just trying to egg them on to run at us. Which I think he took the bait, to be fair. Which is quite nice, another one dead. Shouldn't take full credit. AI stupidity should get its own credit. There we go, so it's 4, 3, there's 5 down. We haven't started. And there's a 7, 8, 9 of them that are still up. Bane come here. Problem is, grenades are still there. That's what's causing us the biggest problem. Hold open this door, Bane. You can stand there. Problem is, not if they come through this bit. Just gonna stand them right there just to be a right pain. Need to watch Bane there. Get into melee. I just need to watch Bane. Shoot him, he's out of cover. Bane's gonna get... Back out, Bane, back out, run.
The Golden God!
Right, can we not do that again, buddy people? Is that alright? Can we not do that again? Right, I've got a little bit of an energy drink. Don't mind me if I have a victory sip. Oh, just one more time, one more time.
The Golden God!
Get in. Right, orders. Allow. We just had to create as much mayhem here. And then when I saw them run for here, all the shotguns run on top, keep them there, keep them in melee. Nice. Right, undraft. Undraft. The problem is we're on 500%. The victories come slow. And the celebrations, can't sit on them for too long. Yes, I know we like slavers and stuff like that. We don't have the rooms up at the minute. I just would like to have a look at gear. Whereas none of it's too sexy. However, the most sexy thing here is equip the assault rifle. A shell for show. And then grab slate wall, build copy. I would like to double wall this in future just to give ourselves a little bit more time with preparation and stuff like that. Yeah. Bane, work-wise, take you off. Oh yeah, I thought I put you on construction for some reason. Right, grab that. Then that's all cool and groovy. Just making sure that mech was in the haul zone, so maybe another mech will haul it either. So we need to repair immediately. Okay, that is red doored. I need to burn out them bugs. I'll do that tonight. There are some roofs getting collapsed. We can see here. And here it's not too bad, but obviously we don't want the bugs to get too angry. We need them to sleep to be able to burn them out in their sleep. Okay, let's open up some of these. And wow, was that a start to the episode? I don't actually care about this being built. That can all get deconstructed. Same with that wooden door there. Deconstruct. With a breach. I'll probably just put more turrets back here in future. I'm not really sure, but one problem at a time. Not getting hauled. Would like Bane to get it hauled, but obviously I'm fully aware Bane... Oh, Bane's mood is going to go sky high. Bane, do it now. Carry... So I think the problem is the tunneler is going too far away. So I'm going to stop some of these mining jobs. So I think the tunneler's going too far away and then not being able to get back in time. But I need to get that tunneler back because it's too much of a tank in combat to like not have it there helping out. So I'll have the tunneler stay. Nearby animals have gone mad. One raccoon. This is very awkward. Oh, of course it's harassing one of my mechs. It's fine, get Bane and the tunneler in, that's the priority. so gonna get destroyed. It's the worst thing about mechs when stuff like this happens. Like, I know you all like to joke at me in the Discord and whatnot, but it is frustrating, like, having to babysit stuff. But it is what it is. We haven't got to do it for too long, and then we're okay. Just watching that raccoon come up. Right, Bane, draft. Come on. Come on! Great shooting, Bane. Oh, come on. Like, Jesus.
Are you serious?
Bane's gonna have a breakdown, but that's fine. And we just got to go get the other mech. Brilliant. Right, zones, clear, general. I'm clearing general from the edge of the map. So now we know how slow everything is. We don't want anything caught out. Speed 3. Bane hopefully doesn't have a breakdown here. Have we got the slate to build this back up? We don't. Doesn't look like the haulers want to haul these. That's fine. I'm forgetting about these bugs, which is actually really dire for us. Because that will give us such good mood. But I need to wait for them to go to sleep. Alright. Bane is doing what? Bane is repair. No, get the tunneler in. The tunneler is more important because if we get attacked and we ain't got the tunneler with us, we're in trouble. So I know you're going to have a breakdown, but we need to get that in the recharger. Right. Let's set this, because I haven't set it. I want the tunneler on like 40%. You drop to 40%, come and get recharged. You're more important to always be, like, have lots of charge. Right, now you're going down to get the constructor, which I don't... Like, you're having a breakdown on your own will now. Right. Cool, 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 cool. Very nice. Bane has a good meal. Then Bane, what is your next? You're cutting blocks. Well, if that's the case... Where's that? Come get... Okay, so I haven't set any of these because I've made them in new groups. So all the combat stuff, 40%. The workers, like 20. 20 is fine. 20. 20! Yeah. Right, so Bane is coming up. No, I'm not even clicked on Bane, and he'll haul that shotgun to the recharger. And then we've actually got combat stuff up. And then hopefully Bane can do what he needs to do to keep his mood up, which is go to sleep, which is absolutely fine. Cool, cool, cool. We're back on it, party people. We're back on it. That's what we would like to see. The crowd goes wild, and it's just perfection. Mwah, 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 mwah. We haven't got steel, we haven't got components. Lots of stuff getting recharged, that's fine. Yeah, we do need some blocks to be able to get our kill box up. Bane just casually throwing up on the floor. Don't worry, someone else will clean it up, Bane. Did he start making a block, throw up on the floor and go back to bed? Sounds like a good night. Right, the other... How are we doing for power? I'm just seeing their power output. Power output's quite good. Steel down here isn't being hauled yet. That's fine. It might, to be fair, go straight on the traps, and that, to be fair, that is more important. So I'm just going to let everything casually go. Do I need another recharger? I can see there's a shotgun here. I wonder if it's where I left them on draft. Maybe. Ah, Bane's smoking it up.
Hello there.
Right, we're still polluting the edge of the map. As we said in the Discord, the link's in the description below. It's an idea. It's definitely an idea. Hey, we're polluting everything anyway. Let's go for it. Right, I'm going to deconstruct the wood fuel generator. EMI for pay. Absolutely not. That'd need to be a very good reward. Then deconstruct power conduits. That turret. Reinstall down here. Deconstruct. Cancel. 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 Give me that wooden door. Deconstruct. For the time being, because we're struggling with blocks, don't worry about double reinforcing that. Let's just get the kill box back up. Did we ever get the other constructor up? Yeah, we do have 3 constructors, fair enough. Okay. Pause. The bugs are asleep. Go get the Molotov cocktail. Might be a little bit awkward just where they've fallen asleep. Right, don't fire at will. Just casually. Right, just as I have a sip of my energy drink. I've deserved it, paddy people. We're victorious this episode. Right, just casually walk up. That door keep open. Door keep open. Right, as long as I don't hit these won't get aggro until the temperature obviously goes up or they get hit. Right, we're not going to have many chances to do this. So I need to make sure that this is going to kill them. Hopefully it doesn't superheat because I really would like all the meat and everything. I'm just keeping a watchful eye on the temperature. I think we're going to end up superheating it too much. Okay, that's enough, Bane. If they survive that, then we're going to live next to bugs for the rest of our life. Need to shut the doors. There we go. Then just put a red X for it, just so then none of the mechs or anything come through it. Bane, undraft. But then, no, you can go to bed now, mate. It's just otherwise I was going to forget about them. Right. Watching the temperature. So now the bugs go crazy. This is why we have so many doors and stuff like this. This is why the zoom was still there. Because when they get crazy, they get crazy. Or when they get hot, they want to get out. God, have we got enough doors here? Okay, luckily the serious heat... Look at that percentage on the door!
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Look at the percentage on the door. Oh, sometimes we're lucky, aren't we? Right, speed 3. They're definitely all going to die. We superheated the room too much. But that was not enough doors. Obviously, there's slate. Oh no, that bug's coming down. Can I get some constructors on here? What zone are we actually in? General. because the door's forbidden. Okay. Speed through it. Allow. Allow. Remove the zone. Repair. Right, can we repair this door as it's getting light? Yeah. That was very awkward. Right, can we repair this door next? Because that's making me nervous. Yeah, we did. We got it too hot. It takes but to be fair, with the way they ran at me just then, I'm glad we did. But this is what I'm saying. Come away. Right. But I mean, it cleans it. Cleans it out. And that would have been an infestation that hit us in the main base, so we dealt with it. Just, jeez, that was, that made me very nervous, Nelly, I'm not gonna lie. Right, kill box is going up down here. We need that horde. The game feels sorry for us. Why? We're amazing. Just some bear skin. We do need to make clothing. I keep forgetting. Alright, cool. Just need to wait for this room temperature to go down. Oh, still there's a bug there. Come up here, grab the heavy SMG. Right, get the shotguns. Right. Oh, temperature in here is still disgustingly... Oh, where's the other shotgun mech? Down here. Gotcha. Okay, the temperature still took it out. God, it's hot. So disallow that Bane. Go get that other shotgun now. Power. Right, deconstruct that. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so that's all the bug hives in here gone. Like I said, I would have liked to have had some left over, but it is what it is. Could be a lot worse. Quest failed. Oh no. Oh, damn. I know the mechs can go in here in the temperature, but I know Bane will end up wandering in here and I really can't be bothered with that. There's a bit of steel in here we can nick as well. We're going to redo this bit though. Because I didn't like how many bugs ran at me then. Right, temperatures. We get one insect. Right, allow that door. Oh, there we go. I need these pillars up so the room doesn't just fall down. Floor-wise, I'll just put that in this time, and we do need to fill in all the gaps. It's because the slate isn't exactly tough, but... Right, there we go. And our constructors will go at that. Then I can allow all that steel, allow that jade. Outside, stuff's getting deconstructed. All our mechs are recharging. Pause. So, the next thing is Cypher. What are we waiting for with that? Do we not have a subcore? Or is it plasteel? Plasteel we're waiting on. Okay, how much bandwidth do we have? We have 2, so that would be a cipher, unless we get a pikeman instead. I think a cipher to back up. Okay. Okay. Still got that psychic droner that we're just ignoring. Pretty shocking, but is what it is. So I'll probably move our chunk farm in here eventually. Because we want everything inside as quickly as possible. I need to get rid of some stuff in here. So if I go production... let's get a smelter delta in. Just so we can start actually clearing some room in this. So we've got so much rubbish just sitting around now. It's not really good enough. Yeah, that breacher and breachers were very, very scary, it has to be said. Right, are they grabbing... I suppose they're all constructing this. Bane, cutting blocks. Reinstall that in there. Because we need Bane inside, because every time Bane goes outside, we're getting like chilly, darkness, outdoors -1. We're getting a lot of things that just end up building up. So the quicker we can get Bane inside, the better. Look at him all snug in his bed. It's been a pretty crazy couple of days, let's be honest, party people. We've done well, we're victorious. Don't really know how, but who are we to question it, hey? Hey? Living the dream. Right, so I'm going to grab this, copy settings, expand zone in here. Didn't do any of that. Pace, critical, and there's all the chunks. Obviously the doors are going to be slow, but it's better this way. I want this smithy up. I think we're nearly done here. Right, there we go. All the chunks are going in here now. This zone can be deleted in its entirety. Is that a build copy? No, that was a reinstall. Do need a research. Oh, I'm like, the thing is, like, I know I frustrate you all, party people, but there's so much to focus on. It's hard to know what to focus on first. But the smithy's important, so we can get rid of a lot of these, like, waste of space weapons that are in this stockpile. Like, don't need that knife or that mace, the other knife, a bow. Like, we can get rid of that all in the smithy, which would be really nice. So then we can start hauling this stuff everywhere. Right, the smithy's going up. Yay, that's what we like to see.
Hello there.
Oh, waste pack infestation. The first of many. I'm going to copy them settings. And delete. It's going to be a fairly big one, so I'm going to zone. So now anything that pops there. Anything that pops there. Enemies or friends. Goes straight into that and wakes them up. So this is either going to be a great idea or not a great idea. Then I'm going to do it down here as well. Paste. If I go to the world map, will it tell us how much? So we've got light pollution in our map at the moment, 4.2, to give a bit of perspective, like when it gets really polluted. Has this like purpley, grey like look to it. Then if like we click down here, we can see extreme 91. So got a long way to go. Got a long way to go, but hey, we're doing well. We're moving into the mountain. We need to get some more mechs up. Need some more fighters. Oh, we need a lot of things, party people. Do you know what we don't need? A hope and a prayer, because me and Bane have got ya. In Bane we have faith. Look at our man go. There goes our hero. Watch him as he goes. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.